At GIIS, what I have noticed is that our children, they are bubbling with ideas, but I do not have a platform to make sure that these ideas see the light of day. At this bootcamp, they are going to be able to see so many best in industry mentors. I'm positive that through these 3 days, at least some of them will have their ideas fulfilled.
Our expectation is that all of you will get involved. None of you will be shy. So part of being an entrepreneur is being a little bit crazy.
As the adjunct professor of entrepreneurship at the INSEAD School, over the last 10 years, I have built this bootcamp and run it in over 18 countries all over the world.
So this is a very interesting bootcamp in that in a very short period of time, the student gets exposure to the life cycle of entrepreneurship. Like what would happen if a company failed? Because nobody thinks about these things. So that when they launch on their own, they are very well equipped and prepared, having thought through the various nuances.
It's going to be a bit of a competition where they're going to choose what they think is the best idea.
We did some ideation yesterday and we had some really fascinating ideas. And what's going to happen over the weekend is they are going to be evolving their ideas. And my role as a facilitator is to let them think as big as they can, because an idea can work with the right person, the right execution, and kind of being at the right place at the right time.
There is no right age for entrepreneurship. We want to make sure that even at the school level, the students are already thinking about entrepreneurship and the elements they might end up using. The younger they are, the better it is because their mind is not constrained by should and shouldn't. So the earlier we can give them the exposure, the more we will see Zuckerbergs coming out of Asia.
I hope the students will be able to get a glimpse of what it's like to build a company for themselves. I hope that they can be amazed at how much that can be achieved in 3 days, which empowers people to do this every weekend.
How are we going to fit everything in 1 minute? For 1 minute, basically.
YouTube partner.
Coming to a pitch session is something that we're doing for the first time. At the beginning we were confused, and then over time we realized, oh, it's not that hard.
The pitching experience, first time I did it, was very nerve-wracking. But after the mentors came and guided us on what actually needs to be done, I got comfortable with it. So the third time I was very confident.
These students, being as young as they are, being as calm and composed as they were equal to the calm and composure of grown-ups doing the same thing. It was very impressive.
Watching my child pitch there was amazing, especially the confidence she has got in the last 48 hours. And as has been speaking to Melissa ma'am and Ash Singh, I would really want them to keep mentoring these type of kids who really want to be entrepreneur and see how's the next journey in their life.
In this group, what was very interesting is that they listened to the question and then they went off and they came back and they addressed the question again when given the opportunity, which was good.
We love you all equally, of course, but only one team can win. So tunes, come on up.
Overall, bootcamp was a pretty interesting session because they treated us like adults, which made us feel like we could take our own decisions. We made our own company.
What really made it fun for me is that we got to collaborate with people from different campuses, because here we formed a network out of nothing. We made new friends. That's what was really exciting for me.
One more fun part was the website, basically, the puppet, the assignments, the quiz, and especially working with my own teammates.
Within the short period of time, bootcamp has given us a pretty good understanding of entrepreneurship, which we learn in textbooks. We have done it this time. The experience they've given us, we can never get from anywhere else.